At 18, I glimpsed the terrifying truth of this world. The abyss was invading. Heteromorphs were running rampant. The happy life I was supposed to have with my childhood sweetheart was torn apart. Now I had only two choices: pay the price and fall into the abyss, or seize control of the darkness and rise beyond the gods and transcend the gods. My eyes haven't been feeling right lately. Sometimes everything I see is veiled in red. It vanishes with a blink, then reappears with the next. And when I look at black objects, especially shadows, there's a feeling I can't quite describe. How long have these symptoms lasted? About 2 months, I think. It wasn't this severe at first. Hey, what's wrong? Sorry, my eyes played tricks on me. This looks exactly like a health bar from an online game. But he looks so full of energy. Why is his health bar only at 18%? He's not far from death. Want a drink? I do. Now? Sorry. I zoned out for a second. Inability to concentrate. Young man, you. Never mind. Open your eyes. Let me see. Look left, look right. Down. It's nothing serious. All the test values are normal. Just common conjunctivitis. I'll prescribe some eye drops. Use them for half a month. Excuse me, coming through. Injured like that and still at 73%? Those with fractures usually have low health. Internal medicine patients vary wildly. Except for those on stretchers and wheelchairs, few are below 50%. This is definitely a health bar display. Then what's the deal with Dr. Zhao? Whatever, he's a doctor. He knows his own condition. Why treat conjunctivitis? This is clearly a cheat code awakening. But what's the use of seeing health bars? Warning. Heteromorphs are active at night. Citizens are advised to avoid night travel. Report anomalies immediately to the Night Watch. To ensure safety, the Night Watch is expanding recruitment, strengthening night patrols. A century ago, the Abyss Rift appeared. Heteromorphs ran rampant. The Great Zhou fought for 100 years to build these settlements. It's been almost a year since I transmigrated to Yunhai. Luckily, it's a stable era now. If I'd arrived during the early Great Cataclysm, with my weak build, I'd have been dead long ago. The city is stable, and food is plentiful. It's great. I wanted to go home and rot and figure out what's up with these health bars. This is a pretty big problem. I can start panicking now. Mommy, this handsome mister is just standing here looking silly. The 100th year of the Great Cataclysm. The Night Watch will always be the steadfast shield for all citizens. Our world is getting better and better. Our city is incredibly safe. Yes. Our city seems incredibly safe. Hey brother, want some medicine? The replicas are identical to the originals. People imprisoned. Carefully crafted lies. What did those visions I just saw actually mean? What are you doing? Want some medicine? Have medicine? The city is crawling with monsters, and you're still thinking about selling meds? You think you're some god of medicine? Psycho. Wait. Kid, if you're not buying, don't block my business. You selling Jiang You? I see you know your stuff. Hee, of course I do. Hello, Night Watch? I want to report a crime. A bottle of Jiang You for 3,000? Serves you right for getting arrested. Ha ha ha. Who would have thought such peace hid another side? What exactly happened at the hospital for that moment? A hallucination or a delusion? Never mind. But why is my chest hurting more and more? This thing is what hit me. It hurts so much. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I should have visited the contamination department while at the hospital. That's better. I pretty much figured out these health bars. I can see them for any creature within 30 meters. I can even see my own. I can turn it off with a single thought. Currently at full status. I'm relatively safe. Wait. Besides the health bars, I went to the hospital because the shadows were warping. Where's my shadow? Huh? Where is it? Thank God, thank God. I almost thought my shadow was gone. Even if my shadow ran away today, I wouldn't be surprised. I knew it wouldn't be that simple. Raise hand. Raise leg. Do a social shake dance. Holy crap, you can even do that? Wow. Name Jiang You. Attribute Shadow. Shadow points 1:1. Rank 10. Shadow points unlocked. Abilities Shadow Devour, Shadow Eye. Attribute Panel. Your shadow exists because of you, possesses all your memories, can execute any simple command you give. It lacks independent thought and has no physical form. You may attempt to issue training commands. Shadow Devour can absorb shadow points from any darkness, enhancing yourself or decompose dead matter to extract shadow points. Shadow Eye. Your eyes have undergone an unknown change. You can see the dark side of the world and choose to observe or enter. No physical form. Huh? Can you talk? You have all my memories. Fine. This is my summer homework. Give it a try. Wait, can you even hold a pen? Why'd you stop writing? Possesses all my memories. My ass. I could breeze through these questions in 2 minutes for fun. Can execute any simple command, then transcribe this from memory. The horse shatters the firmament. Holy shit, if I let my shadow copy books, and I sell them, I'll be filthy rich. This is gold. But first, let me figure out these abilities. This damn ability doesn't even come with a manual on how to use Shadow Devour. Whatever, I already tried Shadow Pupil at the hospital. I'll just wing it. Stop copying for a second. Do some push-ups, let me see. Hey, I told you to do push-ups. Where did you go? Where the hell is my shadow? Hey, where are you? Or is this some kind of invisibility skill? Doing push-ups in the dark side of the world. Since the system's ability description suggests giving training orders, then let him be. I still need to brainstorm a new manga. Hey, Jiang You. Hurry up and show me the setting guide for your new series. Jiang You, even if you don't want to show me, there's no need to slam the door. Have you been working out? Wait, you didn't take some illegal substances, did you? As expected of a night watcher's daughter, her first instinct isn't shyness, but vigilance. In this world, consuming foreign objects leads to pollution, and turning into a monster. Pinch my finger. Test the pollution index yourself. See? I told you I'm fine. You weren't planning to shoot me dead, were you? 80. Just being cautious. Shadow is training. Arm strength +1. Shadow is training.
Constitution +1.
Shadow is training. My shadow trained in the dark side all night, and all the stats were fed directly back to me. Shadow. Very good. However, the effects of basic push-ups aren't enough. You're a mature shadow now. Let's crank up the difficulty. From now on, forget basic push-ups. We're doing double unders. 1-arm handstand, 2-finger push-ups, planche push-ups, human flag, pistol squats. Let's begin our joyful training. Ha ha ha. Since getting the shadow, he's been training for me day and night. I can grow muscle and get stronger just by lying down. This is absolutely amazing. But after several days, the shadow points needed for upgrading are still 1-to-1. The growth is too slow. I have to find a way to speed this up. I'll have to enter the dark side myself. The door to the dark side is harder than steel. I can't push it open. I can only enter through the outer wall of the residential compound. But as soon as I entered, I was blocked by this 2-meter tall scythe-wielding ghost hunting me down. I couldn't take this insult. I've been going back every day to fight it to the death. Although I get beaten black and blue every time, I've successfully chipped away 6% of its HP. Have you been fighting with people these past few days? You don't understand. Scars are a man's metals hiss. Ow, 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 ow. So you do feel pain. By the way, the martial arts exam is in a month. Yao Yao, what are your plans? Didn't you want to study music? The policy changed. This year, as long as your aptitude qualifies, you must take the martial arts exam regardless, and apply for a supernatural major. Didn't they respect personal choice before? The pressure from the Night Watch Bureau is growing. Unless something unexpected happens, I'll definitely have to take the exam. The aptitude test at the start of the semester. Every high school graduate must take it, but last time I touched Yao Yao's simple detector, the reading went off the chart. chance. If I actually go to the exam site and they use precision instruments, won't the machines go crazy with alarms? Then dozens of night watchers will raise their guns and riddle me with bullets in 2 seconds. What then? I need to find a way to get some knowledge about the supernatural world. How does that detector you gave me work? Can it be used to ward off aberrations? That's just a simple detector. Can't ward off aberrations. Its few functions are detecting aberrations and transcendents. Your family must have basic knowledge on transcendents and aberrations, right? Let me see it. Aren't you uninterested in the supernatural and planning to take the regular college entrance exam? You just said the martial arts exam is mandatory this year. What if I have a talent? Consider it getting a head start. Of course, more importantly, I've got some new inspiration. I'm planning to create something, a hot-blooded manga about transcendence and aberrations. Quick, tell me about it. Let's see. The basic concept is a skinny boy named Bin. After being bullied at school, he's chosen by the Night Watch Bureau to receive a super soldier serum injection and becomes the powerful Captain Bin, until one day, a pink skeleton aberration, leading a blue cosmic cube, invades the city. Yosuga no Sora. Yao Yao, you wouldn't want your secret of peeking at manga to be discovered by your father, right? Shut up and sit still. I'm going to my dad's room to get the files. After some coaxing and tricking, I finally got her to lead me to the supernatural archives. Slay aberrations, bear the cost, grow stronger and ascend to transcendence. So the process of becoming a transcendent is this dangerous. Once you fail to endure, you might mutate and degenerate into a monster. So the dark side I've been entering is officially called the shadow layer. The records say this is the interlayer between the world and the abyss. It resets once a month. During the reset, aberrations surge. Visibility inside is only 3 to 5 meters. It's also filled with terrifying pollution. Experts of rank 4 and above are suppressed upon entry, extremely prone to pollution. So that's how the dark side works. But why am I fine? When I enter with shadow pupil, it's as easy and comfortable as coming home. Transcendence. There's just too much information here. Come over and massage my back. Say that one more time. 3 high-def original illustrations. You decide the content. Deal. I've been working out lately. I even got some abs. I wonder how long you've been eavesdropping. Oh boy, I'm screwed now. Dad, you've got it wrong. Wrong? I saw it with my own eyes. Let the kid explain himself. Dad, I mean, Uncle Lou, everything is understood without words. I'll drink 3 glasses as a penalty. Now I'm really dead. He's about to draw his sword. What were you two doing when I got back? Looking through some files. Files on xenotypes and transcendents. Did you give them to him? You've got some nerve. Dad, isn't there a recording? Plus, I was watching him. Nothing will happen. You've spoiled him too much. Do you know why we don't let students access this stuff early? I'm not sure. The human heart harbors evil, which naturally turns into malice. Despair can drag a person into the abyss. Some things aren't meant for everyone to know. Not everyone has a strong enough will. Even a tiny crack in the heart can give a xenotype an opening. That's why, before the official martial exam, we conduct physical and willpower aptitude tests to ensure they are qualified and capable of entering the supernatural world. The path of transcendence is perilously dangerous. People lose control every single year. If you're not taking the martial exam, I wouldn't suggest you learn about this. Isn't there a unified exam this year? There's no escaping it. Besides, relying on oneself is better than relying on others. There's no harm in knowing more. Alright, if the sky falls, someone tall will hold it up. Just keep a level head. Hello? Okay, I'm almost there. I'm heading out on a mission. Jiang You, you brat. Behave yourself. If I catch you again, I'll drag you back to the Night Watch Bureau. Uncle Lou took an emergency mission in the shadow layer. He left in a hurry. The expansion of the mandatory martial exam this year must have something deeper behind it. What's more worrying is the effect of the shadow training is weakening. How did he end up in the physical world? Ha ha ha. I was impulsive. I'm just a desk worker. I didn't bring any anti-pollution gear. The pollution here is irreversible. I've forgotten almost all my combat skills. The watch can briefly protect the mind and send a distress signal. I hope I can hold out until rescue arrives. walking on 4 limbs, a demi-beast form. Where did this piece of trash come from? The gap in size and strength is too huge. Overusing supernatural abilities has suddenly accelerated the erosion. This tier 1 mid-level monster is too strong for me right now. At 15, my family died to xenotypes. At 20, I was forced out of the combat department. Now, facing a single tier 1 mid-level monster is this difficult. No peace, no tranquility, only a steady retreat. Trash. Round 2 begins. I even took the medicine, and I still can't beat it. You little brat, instead of staying at the complex gate, you ran all the way here. 23% health remaining, plus the grudge from being door camped and killed for 3 days. In a heat of passion, I rushed in to take him down. His right ribs are severely injured. Attack there. Got it. Even a starving camel is bigger than a horse. That punch almost killed me. Oh no, it wants to eat the kid to restore health. 15%, any further drop in health is fatal. Now's the time. A xenotype, you brat, keep barking. You like eating people? I'll give you something to eat. Slay. So this is a xenotype compared to the other monsters I've seen in the shadow layer these past few days. This one is actually weak, but even so, when it only had 20% health left, if not for this night watchman's desperate help, I would have been the one dead today. Suddenly, the map of the great continent I saw in Uncle Lou's room today flashed in my mind. On this fragmented map, the entire south was completely black. Those 5 red patterns are level 1 hubs. The rest are just insignificant, scattered red dots. And the Yunhai city we live in is just one of those faint flickers. The high-hanging sun, the dark side of the world, Transcendents walking on thin ice, a fragmented map, while some revel in the neon lights, others scream and fight in the shadows. This is the truth that most people don't know about the great show. Little brother. 10% health. With these injuries, I might just barely be saved. You're not from the Night Watch, are you? Seeing how you struggled, even against a tier 1 mid-level xenotype, I'm pretty sure you're not a colleague. I'm not. Just kidding. Which university are you from, kid? Baidu Academy, starting my sophomore year. Oh, a junior. Got a smoke, kid? Only candy cigarettes, and there's only half a stick left. You're one stingy brat. Sometimes I really envy you talented martial arts students. Not like me with my poor aptitude. Even after taking a desperate drug like Farsight, I still couldn't handle a tier 1 mid-level xenotype. Why did you run into the shadow layer? Damn, I really regret it. A desk worker slacking off at work. Isn't that a sweet life? I just had a momentary lapse in judgment and dove in. Now look at me. I can't get out. Stop talking. Save your strength for the rescue. I just wanted someone to chat with. By the way, if you go back to the academy, help me apologize to Director Zhou. Tell him I let him down. And give my thanks to Vice Director Huang. Tell her not to be so intense in class. All that passing the torch stuff is cringe as hell. Cough, cough, cough. That should be the Night Watch. You're saved. Looks like I'm in luck. You should go now. Huh? I can enter and exit the shadow layer freely. The secret must never be exposed. Countless people like him have followed in his footsteps, with a mortal body, performing extraordinary feats, fighting to the death in the unnoticed shadows, to protect the peace of the city. This is the Night Watch. Seeing that Night Watcher sacrifice himself, it really leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. If not for my cheat system, I would have died 100 times over encountering this kind of anomaly. What hurts is that my phone shattered during the fight. Over 20 premium collections inside are all gone. Need to get home quickly, otherwise this cold wind will definitely give me a cold. Holy crap, I'm half dead. and I still have 50% HP. Then how did that brother just now hold on with only 10%? Being a night watcher is truly not a job for humans. Where are the eggs? The phone isn't going through, and I can't find you. I told you to buy eggs. You went to get them from the coop? How do you have the keys to my house? Uncle Lee asked me to look after you, so he gave me a spare key. What happened to you? Did you get beaten up outside? I forgot to buy the eggs. Where on earth did you go? Nowhere. Some people were robbing someone on my way back, so I stepped in. Don't look at how pathetic I look. That guy got beaten even worse by me. It doesn't hurt. Let's just go back to sleep. Injuries like yours need a hospital. I'm telling Uncle Lee about this. No, you absolutely cannot tell them. I will. Now sit down. I'm going to treat your wounds. Success, gently, gently. Will you show off again? Swear it. At most, I'll just watch from afar next time. I definitely won't get close. What are you talking about? I mean, I'll just observe the situation from a distance, and definitely won't blindly interfere. Baidu Guardian Academy. Martial arts, supernatural, and liberal arts. Wait, that's not right. Brother, you haven't told me your name yet. How am I supposed to pass a message for you? Wandering spirit species. Shadow, ghost. Rank, mid-tier. Belongs to the inferior abyss anomalies. Can exert immense power within shadows. If you are targeted by it, watch your back. Kill reward. Ability Shadow Strike. Shadow points increased. Kill reward ability. Killing a target allows it to be recorded in the manual. Or must Shadow Devour be used? Kill reward ability. Too much information. I can't figure it all out in a short time. I'll just set it aside for now. Let's check the newly acquired Shadow Strike. Shadow Strike. When attacking from shadows unseen by others, it will be easier to capture the opponent's weakness. The first attack will deal massive damage. Doesn't seem like anything changed. Is it because there's no target to attack here? If I keep standing here, people might think there's a mummy hiding in the corner. Wow. Give up Shadow Strike for now. Let's look at the personal page. 14 shadow points. Self. Stalker rank. Unlockable. Unknown ability. Possesses Shadow Devour, Shadow Eye, Shadow Form, and unknown abilities. Prowl in the darkness. Slaughter in the shadows. Prowl in the darkness. Hunt and slaughter in the shadows. You are a born assassin. When hiding in the shadows, you will be in your element. Walk through the darkness. Hunt in the dark. Shouldn't it be hunting in the light? Don't think I don't know these are game lines. This crappy cheat system even plagiarizes game lines. Complaints aside, this shadow form lets me manipulate shadow fusion. Let's see how strong it is. Shadow form. Manipulate shadows to merge with oneself. Enter special form. In this form, there are no vital points. Even if decapitated, you won't die instantly, but HP will be reduced by 99%. Your presence will be more concealed. Your presence will be more concealed. Physical fitness and healing ability are greatly enhanced. Greatly enhanced and can merge perfectly with shadows. Can merge perfectly with shadows. Body merge perfectly with shadows. Physical fitness and healing ability are greatly enhanced. Can merge perfectly with shadows. Physical fitness and healing ability are greatly enhanced. Training in this state will yield unexpected gains. No cost when used in the shadow layer. Costs shadow points when used in reality. You've got to be kidding me. I'm left with only 1% HP. Can you even bring me back from this? That said, not being killed instantly by decapitation is proof enough that this ability is incredibly strong. Let me try it myself. So cold, the black shadow clings to every inch of skin. Yet there's not a hint of suffocation. More comfortable than any fabric. Now this ability is finally interesting. Costs shadow points in the real world. Can't waste them. Look at the unlockable words after the rank. You already possess part of the authority of this rank, but have not officially awakened. Once opened, this rank will fully awaken. Others will no longer be able to awaken this. Any branch abilities under this rank, it will belong solely to you. This operation carries certain risks. Do you choose to unlock? These 4 words are highlighted in red. I have to be cautious. Wait, I haven't even selected it yet. Rank successfully unlocked. Obtained rank Hunter. Perish during the hunt. You are a born hunter. Attacks will definitely deal damage, except for external attacks like firearms, bows, and venom. Even gods cannot escape. The hunter hiding in the shadows becomes more mysterious. The more the notoriety spreads, the more unexpected rewards you will obtain. Obtained ability. Execute. When the prey's HP reaches a certain threshold, the health bar will turn crimson. You can see the instant death points on the prey. Attack here to trigger execute and completely erase the prey. The execute threshold is affected by the strength, abilities, and rank of both parties. Holy cow, just holy cow. It's actually an instant death skill. It's normal for execution skills to have limits. No instant death ability is simple. Shadow points went from 8 to 14. This isn't just energy. It's an experience bar that continuously boosts my strength. Shadow points increase. Status unlocked plus an execution skill. Unprecedented power. Forget 10 ghosts. Even if 30 Uncle Lise or 80 Lu Yao Yao stood before me, I feel like I could take them all out in one punch. Attacks are guaranteed to deal damage. Not even a god can escape. Based on this alone, unlocking this status is definitely worth it. What happened to the risks? Was that warning just to scare me? I've searched the manual and can't find where the risk is. I'll ignore it for now. This little scratch. Even with special medicine, it would take over a day to scab over. I just switched to shadow form for a few seconds, and the wound has already completely healed. Not even a magnifying glass can find a flaw. Healing ability significantly enhanced. This effect is even more exaggerated than I imagined. The small cut on my arm is gone. Then what about that wound on my stomach? That almost ripped me open. How much has that healed? Come on. Yao Yao, what exactly happened to Jiang You yesterday? I saw his post saying he acted heroically. Fought off thugs with a set of military boxing. Got stabbed 88 times, without even blinking. Wait, when he med me, he clearly said he ran into a human trafficking ring, took a watermelon knife and slaughtered them from one end of the street to the other, without even blinking. Don't listen to his nonsense. He's just delusional. Yao Yao, how do you have the keys to Jiang Yu's place? His uncle gave them to me. Come in quickly. This damn shadow form. Scabbed over, but it hasn't healed inside. I picked at it and it ripped open. Jiang You, are those abs real or fake? You didn't take some shortcuts with pills, did you? They look pretty real. Alright, both of you get out. Hey, slow down, sis. Hey. Jiang You, what the hell are you doing in broad daylight? I just wanted to see how the wound was healing. Ow. The wound was too deep. I picked at it and tore it open again. Once they leave, I must enter the shadow layer and activate shadow form to recover properly. So clumsy. Just put the things down. You insist on ripping open a perfectly fine wound. I think a donkey kicked your brain. Then help me apply the medicine. Gently, it hurts. Bear with it, it's not like I don't know this medicine. It doesn't even hurt at all. Where exactly did you go yesterday? Don't tell me about some robbery again. Guess if I'd believe that. I really went to do a good deed. To act heroically. You're full of it. There's not a single truth coming out of your mouth. What time did Uncle Lu go back yesterday? He didn't. Why are you suddenly asking? I just feel like the night patrol's job is quite tough. Working during the day, and working overtime at night. Plus, it's very dangerous. If you pass the martial arts exam, and study a martial arts major, would you join the Night Patrol Bureau? I don't know. But are there many pretty sisters in the Night Patrol? Shut up. What's the deal with those two? I don't know either. Why did you two suddenly come over? Because of the tall tales you told yesterday. We came to see what's actually going on with you. Are you okay now? Don't worry. I'm not dead. You guys didn't see the scene yesterday. I had just bought soy sauce and vinegar from the supermarket and was carrying them home. Suddenly, a huge guy flashed past me, clutching a bag in his arms. Jiang You, I happen to be heading to the supermarket. These 2 pieces of clothing are already ruined. I'll throw them away for you. Sure, just toss them. Then 80 huge guys rushed out from the forest. My blade fell swift and sharp, pushing forward with Liang Wuxiang. Zhang Pingyi's 15th style, rightmost flying blade. Blood dust scattered everywhere. No regrets left, and it's over. Put it away. Shadow pupil. Shadow form. This feeling, it's like someone who lived in a heavy industrial pollution zone, suddenly arriving at a vast grassland. Every breath of air is fresh and sweet. With every breath, a faint current flows through my body, a tingling sensation all over. Shadow form not only blocks the pollution, but my whole body is greedily absorbing the energy here. To others, this is a forbidden land full of danger. But to me, hell yeah. Entering the shadow layer feels as comfortable as coming home. After resting with the medicinal fluid last night, my HP has recovered to 60%. I originally wanted to lay low for a few days, but I found that in shadow form, the sensation of pain is significantly reduced, and my whole body feels cool and refreshing. Quite comfortable. Now I can't sit still. This kind of movement, a normal person couldn't even do one, let alone even stand up. But now it's like child's play. 1 every 5 seconds, 12 per minute. That's 720 per hour. I did it for half an hour, and I'm not tired at all. The room is too small. I'll practice at the community square. First time I found exercising so addictive. Decided 2,000 sets of hell-level crunches first. Ha, 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 ha. Have you found the cause of the shadow layer riot? Reporting Inspector Liu. The scope of this riot is extremely wide. Pollution levels have surged. Squads B3 and B7 have found traces of suspected rifts in the north and south districts. The riot is mainly concentrated in residential areas. What's more troubling is, surveillance shows the appearance of giant hands, reaching out directly from the shadows, dragging ordinary people into the shadow layer. 4 incidents have occurred so far. Traces of suspected abyss rifts are still being pinpointed. If pure blood variants charge out from the abyss, the consequences will be catastrophic. Right now, it's only suspected, but an abyss rift could appear at any moment. We've already prepared for battle. Don't lose heart, like the sky is falling. Continue. Kumin. Inspector Liu's scouting team has compiled a list of newly discovered variants. I placed it here for you. Thank you for your hard work. Working out like crazy. He even knows how to salute. According to the observation records, this thing is pitch black all over, looking exactly like a shadow. It probably slipped into the Qingyue residential area by accident. Moreover, it never tires and is obsessed with fitness. It just grabs the equipment and trains relentlessly. Not only is its aggression extremely low, when the Night Watcher looked closer. Psionic indication conclusion. When the Night Watcher looked closer. Conclusion. It actually stopped to salute the scout. Temporary score. Psi, only 10 days until the new year. For the shadow layer to glitch at a time like this, the entire Night Watcher Bureau is swamped. Why does this cigarette taste so sweet? Banana-flavored candy cigarettes. That brat Yao Yao. I have real cigarettes here. Do you want some? I'm telling you, why don't you ever knock before coming in? Smoke this. I'll pass. I'm afraid of getting lung cancer. Hey, you're actually afraid of that? Stop teasing me. Tell me, why the sudden visit? Notice from the higher-ups, the combat exam has been moved up again. Moved up again? This is way too rushed. Check the computer yourself. Decided which path your daughter should take, combat arts or supernatural liberal arts? Haven't decided yet. We'll wait until her aptitude test is done. Don't just talk about me. What about your kid? Which one are you planning for him? Spirit techniques, variant studies, or supernatural anatomy? None of them. Are you planning to put him in supernatural liberal arts? I'll let him go the ordinary liberal arts route. You've got to be kidding. He hasn't even taken the aptitude test. How do you know he's not suited for a supernatural major? No more testing. Take your time with your paperwork. I'm going for a stroll. Hey, explain yourself first. Look, a spider has appeared before us. Spiders contain a large amount of protein, several times more than the same weight of rice. Spider meat is delicious and juicy. First, Sear the hairs on its surface with a strong flame, and you can easily remove the hair. Take a bite. The texture is neither like beef nor mutton. Then what is it like? Like spider meat, obviously. Looking at his 64% health bar, I thought he had kicked the bucket. Lately, the Night Watcher Bureau seems to have relaxed the restrictions on shadow layer videos. I just registered a Douyin account, posted a few landscape clips, and they actually passed review and got likes. This is definitely an opportunity. Name Jiang You. Remaining lifespan 100 hours. Life's end 10008. A hunter does not thrive in the hunt, but perishes within it. Better to die than not to hunt. Only through constant hunting can life be extended. Enjoy every single hunt. Even if the physical body perishes, it will exist in another form. Life and death are the prerogatives of the hunter. Perhaps you will achieve immortality in the endless hunt. Holy crap, this is what they call certain risk. When I awakened a few days ago, I only had 7 or 8 days left. I almost blacked out on the spot. After all that struggle, I'm down to the last 100 hours. If I can't kill variants to extend my life, I'll have to find greedy Uncle Lee and have him scavenge a few weak variants for me to survive. And that sentence highlighted in red. Even if the physical body perishes, it will exist in another form. Can't mean I'll turn into a ghost, right? Instead of thinking about things with no answers, I'd better kill this giant spider to extend my life. Hunters need to spread their fearsome reputation. Then I'll film it and post the video. The phone is a specialized encrypted device Uncle Lee got me. No need to fear exposing my real identity. Variants have plenty of coins. I'll tell you if it's real or not. Hello everyone. I'm Xiao Zheng, giant variant spider. Just me alone. Now we're talking. 10 meters, 9 meters, 8 meters. It hasn't noticed me, but Shadow Strike has truly activated for the first time. The red light is the weakness captured by Shadow Breath. The strongest red light is at the head. The second strongest is at the tail. It would be best to smash its head with one blow. 050. The size difference is too great. 050-50. The head is too high. Hard to hit in one go. Since the head is too hard to reach, I'll target another part. Sense to chill, but it still didn't find me. I'll scour you from your crown to your crack. Give you a thorough cleaning. Shadow Strike is a natural assassin skill. No need to fight it head-on. Since the hunter rank has lit up, I might as well have a proper hunt. The hunt begins. My parents finally used their connections to get me a slot for the preliminary test. Several million likes. The official channels must be promoting this. Damn, what on earth is this? The style is chilling. The voice acting and music are superb. Is this a blockbuster with special effects? My name is You, from Baidu. Holy cow, my god, what the hell is this? Jumping down from 6 stories, completely unharmed and without a sound. Is this the gap between a supernatural and an ordinary person? Such a huge spider. Even through the screen, those patterns make my heart tighten. Shadowvein spider, ancient demon breed. First rank, mid-tier. A low-grade variant from the abyss. The patterns on its body can emit mental pollution. Low rankers should not gaze at it for long. Holy shit. Where did the guy go? Even the filming equipment cannot capture the moment he vanished into the shadows. How on earth did they do this? Blades slicing through flesh, blood splattering everywhere. This definitely isn't CGI. The Shadowvein spider had the absolute size advantage, yet it was played like a fool. And now, time to feed. This pro really knows his stuff. I can't believe this gore actually passed censorship. Truly the prince of censorship. Compared to those pretty boys singing and dancing, Apaweraos antingemutans solo is what a real badass woman wants to see. Follow. Must follow. Where else can you find a blogger this cool and edgy? Shadowvein spider, tier 1 mid-rank, ancient demon species. The denser the vein patterns, the stronger the mental pollution. Abilities: acid, silk, ancient demon pollution. Kill cost: sensory confusion. Shadow devour harvest. Ability acquired: shadow silk. Shadow points increased. Mutant recorded. Cost waived. Looks like making videos was the right move. Hunting mutants extends my life. Posting videos spreads my notoriety. Following this path not only saves my life but elevates my hunter rank. That spider and I are both tier 1 mid-rank. Its HP was even higher than a ghost. The edited videos look cool, but in reality, it's always hit and run. One swing, then dodge. I still can't take too many hits. The flashy action in the videos is all thanks to editing, lines, and BGM. I created a persona, the amnesiac assassin You. As for the new abilities from Shadow Devour, the audience will just fill in the blanks. I've truly mastered the internet. The Shadow Silk ability from devouring that spider allows me to condense shadows into physical projectiles. If I wanted to, I could probably play Spider-Man for a bit. Name Jiang You. Remaining lifespan, 7 days. Killing the spider added 3 days. Time is still tight, but enough for me to find one more mutant. Hunter. You can see the prey's health bar and mark them for the hunt. Increasing notoriety will unlock certain authorities. Marking prey makes it easier to find weaknesses. Marked targets will experience negative states like palpitations and fear. Single target. The mark only lasts for 1 second. This ability may expose your location and alert the prey. Use with caution. Hunt. Hunting a marked target grants agility and strength buffs. Hunt successful. A specific attribute will be increased. Hunt consumes no energy. Kill the prey within the 1 second hunt window. The short video went viral. The audience's awe increased my notoriety. I actually unlocked the mark and hunt authorities. Hunt mutants, edit videos, gain traffic, increase notoriety, unlock abilities. With this whole cycle, my strength is going to skyrocket. Ah, ouch, it hurts. Gently, gently, why can't you just stay home? Who did you go fighting with this time? I was out being a hero. If you don't get it, don't talk. Oh, you're the only one who knows. Fighting every day. If you keep this up, I'm telling Uncle Lee. Relax, if I can't win, I can still run. I've got it under control. Sigh. My name is You. 120 victory. What are you watching? You. He's been trending on lately. The trending topics have been all about mutants and things related to the shadow layer. Weren't supernatural affairs supposed to be kept secret? What's visible now is just the basics. It's almost the 100th anniversary of the Great Cataclysm. Policies have changed quite a bit this year. Aren't you curious about the supernatural? I suggest you follow this blogger. His videos show real combat hunting mutants in the shadow layer. It's actually quite interesting. Anyway, he's just really powerful. Jiang You. Do you think I could record some videos and post them too? What if I go viral? What are you planning to record? Dancing in the shadow layer. Get lost. Can't I just record some videos explaining the supernatural? Does your little bit of info compare to the experienced Night Watcher seniors? All these injuries weren't caused by your big mouth, were they? Hey, I'm just joking. I really don't know how someone as serious as Uncle Lee could raise someone like you. New Year's is coming. I'm going shopping for New Year's goods the day after tomorrow. Wanna come along? Sure. Lu Yao Yao tied it quite tight, but it doesn't hinder movement. These injuries will heal after a few training sets in the shadow layer. But since we see each other all the time, I can't hide the injuries from her. I can't just vanish into the shadow layer for a few days. She didn't ask much. He didn't feel like explaining. Just open the comments section, and it's absolutely exploding.
2023 Ripley.
A crowd is tagging a blogger named Authentic. A crowd is tagging a blogger named Authentic, saying my video has been proven a fake. Waiting for you to clash?
2023 Ripley. 2023 Ripley.
Some people are straight up cursing, telling me to come out and face them. What's going on? Starting now. Hello everyone, I'm Authentic. Today we're not doing a shop review. I'm taking you to expose a fraud. You've all seen this video, right? Some guy named You, some mutant. As if he's the real deal. An amnesiac assassin, my foot. Take a look for yourselves. Does this look plausible to you? Does this video look real? This guy usually posts shop reviews with only one phrase. This stuff is truly authentic. I don't know how he racked up 1 million followers, but now he's trying to take me down. Frame skipping, new layers, pen tool selections, feathering, blurring, rendering. Every detail is evidence of a fake. An external contractor for the night watch. A certified credential. I'm not the most talented, and I couldn't become a full-fledged night watcher. But entering the shadow layer to hunt mutants is a piece of cake for me. The mutants I killed in my youth, not counting the hundreds or thousands. There were at least dozens. I can tell real supernatural power at a glance. What's a fake clown? Night Watch Auxiliary. Look at this industry now. There are plenty of trends to ride. But riding the Night Watchers? Can you even afford the cost? I'd advise some people to watch their step. 1/3 of the comments are cursing. 1 of 3 hate me, and the rest are just watching the drama. First, I was bashed by peers for my manga. Now, for a short video, I'm being exposed for faking it to get views. I've really seen everything on the internet. Let them expose me. I don't care. Only when the tide recedes do we see who's swimming naked. My lifespan is constantly draining, but a hunter's kill count must keep rising. No time for him. Time to hunt the next mutant. But before that, this time I'll roast myself. A full package. Self-deprecation, whitewashing, and hard selling. Done. Now find the next prey. Using experience from last time, I've specifically adjusted the position to ensure everything is recorded. Every so often, the shadow layer undergoes a periodic reset tide. New mutants appear in droves. The days I awakened were just the beginning. Mutants were everywhere, but as the tide recedes, finding a target with the right strength isn't easy. Even a mid-tier shadow weave spider nearly took half my life. Anything stronger could literally beat me one-handed. Another wraith. Can't see it clearly. Luckily, my strength has improved. I'll get closer before deciding to strike. Smaller and leaner than that first muscular ghost, but faster and more agile, like a ferocious predator. Now this is a wraith. It's lying in wait. You're unlucky to have run into me. With such a visible health bar, what's the point of hiding? If I'm cautious enough, I can try. Shadow Strike activate. Find the weakness. The abdomen. The first strike goes here. 15 meters. Such sharp perception. Too bad you can't find me. Its forelimbs have completely turned into long blades. The previous one just had scythes attached. This is practically a perfect form. But why does this wraith feel so familiar? Doesn't matter. The kill is what's important. Mark. The mark brings lethal threat and terror, but you're too late. So strong. It can still counterattack after a heavy blow to the gut. Such a fast blade. That strange sense of familiarity is growing stronger. Does this mutant have the power to affect the mind? It took 40% of my health in just a few seconds. A high-attack, high-agility assassin with low HP. Without my steel staff, I'm too passive. I can't block these two blades at all. Here's the chance. Only 25% left. Almost over. Something's wrong. That familiarity isn't a mental attack. I've definitely seen this face before. You're that night watcher. Linamo, how did you end up like this? Transcendents easily turn into mutants after death. That's why they exhaust all their strength before dying. I saw him take the medicine with my own eyes. His health hit 0 and he was taken away. Less than a week ago. How did you become this monstrosity? Stop right there. The previous info was normal enough, but now I only have 7 days of life left. Name Jiang You. As a relentless slayer, consecutive hunting failures will tarnish this status. As a relentless slayer, consecutive hunting failures will tarnish this status. Consecutive failures will weaken your strength and even strip your power. Consecutive failures will weaken your strength and even strip your lifespan. Give me a break. I don't look like I have many days left anyway. Worst case, my lifespan runs out and I drop dead. And become a ghost. Regardless, I'll kill a first-tier low-rank one first, just to extend my life for a few more days. Searched for over an hour. Security in East District 1 is too good. Couldn't even find a weak mutant. No, I have to check other districts. Took the subway loop to East District 2. This is the edge of the Cloud Sea. Chemical plants and unfinished buildings everywhere. These claws and that barbed tail, if they sink into the flesh, they'd rip out a huge chunk of meat. Not in peak condition. Distance. Over 30 meters. Just enough to see the health bar. Now we're talking. Health is critical. If the ambush works, I might actually stand a chance. So alert. Where did you go now? Hey.
Unclearly.
Dad. See? I told you she was over here. Dad. Were you talking behind my back again? Why are you off work so early today? Nothing much going on at the office, so I just left early. It's rare for us to gather. Let's go to a restaurant for a nice meal. Oh, no need. I'm already halfway through cooking. Then some other time. Today's a good day to taste Yao Yao's cooking. These opportunities are rare. Guess we can thank Xiao Yu for this.
Unclearly.
Where's Xiao Yu? Not here? I don't know, maybe he went out to play. How irresponsible. Going out on his own, while you're stuck at home cooking for him. Food, 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 food. What delicious food did Yao Yao make for me today? Let Big Brother have a look. I'm in a great mood today. I even bought the lollipops you love. You have no idea. I was harassed by a huge dog the whole way. I almost got bitten to death. Why did you send me so many messages? Did you miss me? Something's wrong. There seems to be someone on the living room sofa. Jiang You. I really was harassed by a dog, running wild on the road, so enough. It's rare for us to have a meal together. Let's not say anything to spoil the mood. Fighting. Huh? Which young person doesn't fight? If you don't fight, can you even call yourself young? Jealousy and rivalry. Showing off for a girl he likes. I can understand that. What was that girl's name again? The one in the little dress. I saw you walking side by side with her. Yu Chue. No? Uncle Lu. Listen to my expo. Yes, that's the name. That girl is really pretty. So delicate and neat. Her figure is great. If I had a girl like that in my youth, I'd be willing to bleed for her. Why are you just standing there? Pour your Uncle Lu a drink. Here, Uncle Lu a toast. To your success. Uncle Lu wants to toast you. Here, Uncle Lu, have some food. You're always busy working away from home. It's rare to taste Yao Yao's home cooking. Hey Yao Yao, you cook often at home, don't you? Otherwise, how is your skill so good? Ah. Uncle Lee, would you like a drink? No. You've awakened your ability. What awakening? I tried my best to hide it. How did Uncle Lee tell at a glance? I've been a night watcher for 20 years.
Uncle Lee.
When did you awaken? About half a month ago. How did it happen?
Uncle Lee.
You're interrogating a criminal here. No need to be so nervous.
Come sit.
How did you awaken? I'm not quite sure. It just happened suddenly. Natural awakening? That's rare. Though a few happen every year.
Uncle Lee.
I'm observing your situation. This year, anyone detected with supernatural aptitude, as long as their willpower isn't abysmal, will be forced to take the combat exam. Yao Yao told me. So what are your thoughts? What do you mean? The Night Watcher division has been under immense pressure lately. Casualties are rising every year. I can pull some strings for you to skip the exam. Don't you like drawing manga? You can pick any university. The arts department is fine, or any other major. Any university, any major. What exactly is Uncle Lee's position in the Night Watcher division? Can I just get the diploma without going to school? Go to Lingdong Academy. The academic atmosphere there is great. No thanks. Why the change of heart? I still want to try and become a supernatural. No, listen to me. No. Uncle Lee, if you pull strings for me, I'll report you to the division. I'm not joking. The supernatural world is far more dangerous than you imagine. Just focus on your studies. I can look after you. Uncle Lee, I'm serious too. There's danger everywhere. Besides, you can't protect me for the rest of my life, right? Fine. Once you truly understand, I'll see if you regret it. Anyway, if you change your mind before junior year, come find me. What is it? Last time I read the files, it said supernaturals must exhaust their power before death to prevent mutation. Is it possible that the person is dead, the power is gone, but they still became a mutant? Of course, special abilities or external interference could lead to that scenario. Oh, okay. Why are you asking this? Nothing, just curious. You'll encounter this eventually if you take the combat exam. Get some rest. Stop going out to fight, alright? I forgot to tell you, this year's combat exam is moved up. Testing starts right after the new year. Be ready. The early exam isn't a big deal, but a supernatural turning into a mutant after death. It could be a special ability or external interference. Lin Mo was clearly taken by the Night Watchers. Even with a special ability, he shouldn't have emerged as a mutant. Did someone pull strings behind the scenes? Or did I mistake him? But that eerie form, the reaction when he saw me, if it really was Lin Mo, this is definitely not simple. Yu's mutant hunting video was trending, everyone was praising him, but after that food blogger posted a so-called smoking gun video, the tide turned. What is this trash trying to clout chase? Probably won't be long before he starts selling products or doing PK battles. Probably won't be long before he sells products. Once the smoking gun hit, Yu's followers plummeted from 1 million to 600,000. Audio selected 1, 2, 3. I can't possibly argue with all these haters by myself. Audio selected. Is you actually a fraud? Otherwise, why isn't there a clarification video? Reply from. He updated. Can't be a stunt, right? Hunt or die. It's not an apology. This intro is interesting. The background isn't blurred this time. This is thousands of feet in the air. Brother Yu isn't going to jump, is he? A normal person would be a puddle of mud instantly. This is too immersive. My heart is racing. What? The opposite building is at least 30 meters away. Can he actually fly over? Amazing, no special effects traces. No editing cuts. Is this what a supernatural is? This shadow thread is a new ability, unlocked from the last spider hunt. Predator, a low-level mutant. Bloodkin species, first tier high rank. The pressure is overwhelming. The spider video was slammed for too many cuts, but this time he's going head-on. He got a new ability again. Wait, look behind you. A second predator appeared, but you didn't notice. It moved. This thing is a born apex predator. Damn it, why did it cut off here? I'm breaking into a cold sweat. Let's see what the comments say. Prince, where are the haters now? Too strong, absolutely insane. Still trying to expose him? I wanted to see what other tricks this clout chaser could come up with. Wow, that was fast. Mutant monkey coins. Fake supernaturals just talk nonsense every day. Hello everyone, I'm Didao, Predator, first tier high rank. Hey, sounds convincing, but look closer at the wound, the bloodstains, and the severed right leg. Calling that a first tier high rank, but wounded this badly. Hard to say if he's even a mid-tier rank one. You can't pick an easy target this easy, but it's so convenient. Just a few hits and it's over. This old geezer actually has a point. He really is severely crippled. Otherwise, I wouldn't have picked him as the target. Secondly, the guy in the video is handsome. Sure, but his moves are just amateur brawling. Any awakened with actual combat experience wouldn't be this reckless. Can't argue with that. All in all, I've only been in 3 fights. I just use whatever works. It looks flashy to outsiders. To experts, it's full of openings and wasted movement. Shrouded in shadows. Afraid to show his face. The authorities wouldn't hype it like this. I reckon. He's just a celebrity who recently became awakened. Relying on tricks for traffic. The power shown this time was real enough. Yu's persona is an amnesiac assassin. The evidence isn't as solid as last time. Whatever. Increasing my strength is what matters most. You're the weakling. The Predator is a high-tier rank 1 creature. Successfully hunting it added nearly 10 days to my life. Now I'm set. I'll actually survive this Lunar New Year. I also gained 2 new abilities, Shadow Claw Form and Shadow Walk. Shadow points are both energy and experience. Firing shadow threads consumes about 3 points. Shadow power, shadow walk. Shadow eye entering the shadow layer costs 1 point. In shadow form, if I stand in the sunlight, points are drained by the second, but in the shadows, the drain is much slower. 32 shadow points. I can already basically control these powers. The aptitude test after school starts will allow gifted students to initially awaken their abilities. A typical newly awakened student is equivalent to 1 to 3 shadow points. I have 32 points now. My displayed strength will be exaggerated enough. Being too flashy might attract unwanted attention. Logically, my best bet would be to keep a low profile. Low profile? No way. I'm gonna flex hard. My uncle is a high-ranking official in the night patrol. With that backing, what do I have to fear? Flex as hard as you can. We agreed to buy New Year's groceries, but we've spent the whole morning just looking at clothes. Sigh. The problem is, they just look and don't buy. Better to just finish and go home. If I keep wasting my life like this, I won't have many days left. It's the new year. Don't make such unlucky jokes. Let's go, time for lunch. What should we eat? A new salad shop just opened nearby. How about we try that? I spent all morning shopping with you, and for lunch we're having salad? You want the horse to run, but you only feed it grass.
No, y refusa.
Ah. Jiang You, is this the perfect place for students you mentioned? I've been fighting a lot lately. My vitality is depleted. I need some nourishment. Forget everything mentioned before. Give me one of every other dish on the menu. Jiang You, I've had a big appetite lately. Do you think that's what I meant? Don't worry, if we can't finish, we'll pack it to go. Here, Yao, eat up. Get lost, I can eat by myself. The notice the school sent this morning. You all received it, right? Yeah, got it. When old Lu was 7, he was haunted by a mutant imp. It left him with an illness and deep psychological trauma. He just wants a peaceful life. Alright, cheers. Jiang You, are you taking the martial arts exam? Well, I'll have to see how things go. You just want to see where the school beauty Yu Zhouer goes, right? Didn't you tell me before?
Yu Chue.
Shut up, you traitor. Just call yourself number 6 already. Exam? What exam? I bet you can't even pass the willpower test. Wait, that's the pollution detection siren. Mutants have invaded the mall. You idiot. Still worrying about your bag? Run. Your life is more important. Oh. An old friend. A ghost. What are you standing there for? Run. This is impossible. The mall should have protective measures. How did a mutant get in? It's too late for that now. Just get out first. Behind you. Watch out. Parts of this mall have been dragged into the shadow layer. Damn it. This is illogical. Don't be afraid. The night patrol is nearby. They'll be here soon. If this were reality, the night patrol could arrive quickly. But this is the shadow layer. No cars. No elevators. By the time backup arrives, who knows how many people will be dead. My leg, it hurts so much. Bear with it. Just chew the painkiller. Why did the sky suddenly go dark? We're in real danger now. The monster is here. The ground is collapsing for a second time. Everyone, be careful. Xiao, Lu Yuqiang, Jiang You, I'm here. WH, where are you? I can't see clearly. Jiang You? Where's Jiang You? Mutants have entered the mall. What is this? This isn't paint, it's blood. I'm dead. You. Now the hunt begins. Shadow Claw form. After being bullied so many times, this predator finally gets the stand up. Little thing. Your grandpa is sending you to meet God right now. rush, there's plenty of time. Great, that adds up to exactly 200%. You? Unless something's wrong, yes. High attack, high agility rates. One is already hard to deal with. 3 together are lethal. Can't stall any longer. This low health one knows how to hide. Doesn't dare to clash enemies. Jiang Yu's health decreased by 5%. Jiang Yu's health decreased by 7%. If it drops below 50%, the situation becomes hopeless. I've been waiting for you. Mark activated. Once infamy spreads, negative states like panic and fear and prey are extended to 3 seconds. 3 seconds is enough. Target 2's health drops from 40% to 25%. Target 2's health drops from 25% to 16%. Target 2's health drops from 16% to 7%. Execute. Hunt successful. Shadow form has been enhanced. While using this ability, shadow point consumption in reality is reduced, and you can constantly absorb shadows within the shadow plane, continuously replenish shadow points, and increase self-healing speed. In this form, your pressure is more powerful, can make prey feel heart palpitations, making them more likely to reveal openings. Your ability to comprehend hunting techniques is greatly enhanced. Keep hunting. This will make you even stronger. Surrounded by 3 raids, I had to tank blade wounds to secure this kill. From now on, I can auto-regen mana and health in the shadow plane. I can even apply a fear buff to prey. Even the speed of learning hunting techniques has doubled. This feeling. Finally, I don't look like that blob of shadow from Conan. 2 little brats. There's still light in the shadow plane. That fire's brightness is off, and it's excessively soft. Even I want to pounce on it. Is that the Night Watcher's ability? Gone in an instant. One of us. Who are you? I'm you. See you when we meet again. I know this you. He's been trending on short video platforms lately. His ability should be a shadow user branch. Can travel through shadows. Not very strong. Probably between mid-tier and high-tier rank 1. Shadow stealth. Looking at it now, he might be above rank 1. Stop talking. Hurry up with the rescue. Get everyone out of here. No matter how much data I read, it's useless. I've never truly stepped into the Transcendent world, nor have I experienced blades and blood. Too many people and the floor collapse. Without a major light source, searching is impossible. This is the true face of the Transcendent world. Where's Jiang You? I don't remember anyone being trapped here before. Jiang You, get up. I feel a tightness in my chest. I can't breathe. Let me see if I can pull you out. Why was it so easy to pull him out? I think I can get out on my own. You're bleeding a lot from the impact. It's nothing. Everyone, please stay calm. The rescue team will be here shortly. Do not panic. Supermarket. Entering and exiting the shadow plane requires a portal. The Night Watcher Bureau is arranging for everyone to leave. The nearest exit should be nearby. What are you looking at? Let's go. All units receive orders. You did that on purpose, didn't you? Yao Yao.
I'm scared. Yao Yao, I'm afraid.
It was terrifying. The monster's huge blade, its hideous mouth, and those 6 eyes. It looked just like a ghost, and it was so fast. Felt like one slash could kill me. Wait, weren't you scared? Why is your description so detailed? Name. Jiang You. Age. Teen. This incident had a significant impact. Following standard procedure, those involved must undergo psychological counseling from the Night Watcher Bureau. The treatment effect lasts for about a month. If you take the martial exam during this period, the willpower and aptitude assessment will result in a significant drop in scores. The martial exam is only 10+ days away. Isn't this forcing me to use the back door? I think my mental health is quite fine. Can I skip the treatment? The corruption of monsters is hidden and dangerous. By the time it erupts, it's often too late. Treatment is mandatory and compulsory. Don't worry, there have been many precedents in previous years. The Night Watcher Bureau has established policies for this, which is early testing. Early testing. Contact your parents to sign an early testing commitment form. Undergo the test within the Night Watcher Bureau. The score will be entered into the system. It's the same as the normal testing process. The equipment is exactly the same. Fair, open, and impartial. The Bureau can also guarantee safety. You can contact your family now to inform them. My family member is my uncle. He works at the Night Watcher Bureau. Right, please tell me your uncle's name and which specific district bureau he's in. Li Xuanguang, administrative staff. I think he said he works at the headquarters, probably in East District 1.
Li Xuanguang.
Ah, the Li with the wood radical. Forget it, I'll write it for you. Administrative? Yeah, my uncle always told me he was administrative. Is there a problem? My uncle went in. Inspector Li isn't exactly administrative. I'll contact him for you right now. Okay, thank you. Lu Yuqiang isn't here, probably still treating his fracture. Everyone, please rest here for now. If you have any questions, feel free to ask a Night Watcher. Yao, you're here. Xiao Di, keep going. What happened to you next? Yua. Then, looking at him, it seemed he was preparing to fight those two monsters again. Then the Night Watchers arrived. He bowed, leaped back. His figure gradually vanished into the air. Looks familiar. Isn't this the girl I saved? Almost didn't recognize her. Vanished. Yeah, just like invisibility. I saw it disappear with my own eyes. Truly magical. Thanks to you. Otherwise, by the time the Night Watchers arrived, the casualties would have been much higher. Yeah, true. You peers just bond quickly. And they're all Yu's fans. I can't even get a word in. But this Yu guy feels strange. What do you mean? I can't quite put it into words. Jiang You, what's wrong? You seem nervous. Nothing, just suddenly remembered the early testing. I'm a bit anxious. Don't be nervous. Early testing follows the same safe procedure as normal testing. The process is completely painless. Tell me more. What's there to say? You'll find out when the time comes. Yao. Dad. Are you okay? I'm Fine. Come with me first. And Jiang You too. Xiao, your parents are here. They're outside. You come along too. Do you feel unwell anywhere? No problem, we've had preliminary treatment. I'm fine too. Just hungry. I'll have someone bring you some food in a bit. I'm currently on a mission. I rushed here as soon as I got the news. Glad you're safe. Dad, was this incident really serious? Very serious. The first time in history that reality was dragged into the shadow layer on such a large scale. Casualties are still being tallied, but that's no longer your concern. Next is the aptitude test. Do your best. Of course, aptitude tests are a matter of fate. No matter how hard you try, it won't change. Just keep a clear mind. Dad, at a time like this, don't say things that discourage me. All right. Let me explain briefly. The test is divided into two parts. First, the ability test. Second, the willpower test. The ability test is also called the initial awakening. Students will be exposed to pollution to trigger their initial awakening. Then comes the willpower aptitude test. This test is quite unique. It measures things that can't be seen or touched, like spirit and will. Some can endure the pain of a severed limb, but might still fail the aptitude test. Others might be jokers in daily life, but possess top-tier aptitude. Willpower isn't just the ability to endure pain. It includes a belief in goodness, resistance to evil thoughts, and tolerance for pollution. In short, it's a very complex metric. Uncle Lou, let me ask, does one's worldview affect the willpower test? It does, but a righteous worldview doesn't add much. After all, no one is a saint. Everyone has some dark thoughts, but if the heart is full of baseness, filth, and various negative thoughts, the test results will be extremely low. Why? Evil thoughts drag people into the abyss. Extreme negative emotions are a form of pollution themselves, accumulated over time. They are even more hidden than pollution from anomalies, and more deep-rooted. So, any negative emotions must be released promptly. Suppressing them in your heart will only crush you. Hey, what are you thinking about? Ahem. Any other questions? None. Alright, your Uncle Lee is on a mission. Probably won't make it back. I'll help you enter the early testing info into the system. Thanks for the trouble, Uncle Lou. No problem, head back. Someone will lead you to the test. You're back. Hasn't your family arrived yet? My parents are in business. They left Yunhai 2 days ago and can't come. Just finished calling them. Signed the papers remotely. Hey. Jiang You, this is amazing. After spraying this medicine on my leg, guess what? Hey, it doesn't hurt anymore. This idiot, I really want to shut him up. I heard we're doing the aptitude test soon. I'm a bit nervous. What should I do? Weren't you planning to avoid all this? What if? Maybe I'm a 1 in a million genius. The Night Watchers can't do without me. Sigh. The person leading the test is here. Jiang You, here. Lu Yaoyao, here. You all know why we're gathered here, and what's about to happen. There are some precautions. I'll go over them with you now. Early awakening is divided into 2 parts. The ability rating you're all concerned about will be based on potential destructive power, and the cost of use categorized as low, mid, high, and top tier. Regarding abilities, there were type classifications decades ago, but as the path to Transcendents was explored and the power system perfected, those classifications were gradually phased out. The determination of supernatural abilities isn't as absolute as you might think. As long as your willpower is strong enough, even the weakest ability can turn the tide. Conversely, no matter how high the ability rating, if the willpower aptitude doesn't meet the standard, you'll end up in a clerical role. The willpower aptitude levels aren't complex either. Grade 1 to 6 correspond to white, green, blue, purple, red, and the rarest, orange. Are you playing an online game or something? Ha ha ha. Don't worry about the colors, just remember the grades. These grades also represent your potential on the path to Transcendence. For example, a grade 3 talent, in most cases, will never reach grade 4 in their lifetime. In previous years, grade 1 talents weren't allowed in the martial exam. The rules changed this year. As long as you have a grade 1 white talent, you can take the martial exam, but only for the supernatural liberal arts track. That's basically it. If there are no questions, follow me. Those called please follow me. Feng Xiao Xiao. Here. Ah! That's a stone. Is this Transcendence awakening? I'm a bit nervous. So this is. Next, Lu Yuqiang. Please proceed to the awakening room. It's my turn already. I'll push you out. How was it? No will power talent. Can't even apply for the Transcendence arts track. I'll wait for you in the lounge. It's fine, I probably don't have any talent either. I'll be there to join you soon. By the way, does it hurt? Can I get anesthesia? It doesn't hurt, but the feeling isn't pleasant. Blindfolded in a wheelchair. Hope nothing goes wrong. Xiangzi has Transcendence potential, obsessing over having no talent, unable to reach Transcendence in this life. Those who resist it are the ones who have the potential, about to step into a new world, truly a twist of fate. What about me? What will happen? Next, Jiang You. It's my turn. The evaluation has 6 ranks. Her result should be very good. Where do hunters and stalkers actually come from? Did I already have it, or did the manual give it to me? The ability test is manageable for now. The real unknown is the willpower test. Jiang You. So tired. You think it's easy? Hurry in. Good luck. I'll be watching you from the lounge. Jiang You. Yes. Verify identity information. Hello, everything's correct. Okay. Have you awakened your abilities? I have. Take the medicine and... awakened. My uncle is Li Xuanguang. He said I was a natural awakening. Alright, drink the medicine and wait 15 seconds. How does it feel? The taste isn't bad. I'm asking about the feeling in your body. Oh. My lower abdomen feels warm. My hands and feet feel warm too. Fine, I won't ask about the abilities. Let Inspector Li enter it into the system later. I appreciate your help. Put this on. Now we'll blindfold you, shutting down the 5 senses to assist in the willpower potential test. Okay. Can you see anything? No. My brain clearly gave the command, but I can barely feel my arms moving. No wonder the people before me walked so weirdly. Alright, stop waving your arms. Okay, looks like my arms really are moving. Relax and follow me. Keep walking forward. Ignore the direction. Wherever you think forward is, that's where you walk. You've already awakened your abilities. You might feel tremors as you move. Ignore them. Keep moving forward. Your body will gradually adapt. We will monitor you from the console. The watch on your wrist will record your vitals. When you feel you can no longer move forward, it means you've reached your limit. The test is over. Now go. Just the sensory deprivation is enough to test the weak-minded. Oh, this is interesting. I can't feel my limbs. Moving takes no effort. It's as if someone else is dancing. Amazing. Student Jiang You, please move forward to complete the test. Wait, something's wrong. The footsteps in my ears don't match my pace. Sometimes a step faster. The last sound was 5 meters to my left. The next one is 10 meters to my right. It's like countless footsteps in the dark. They are closing in on me. No wonder the previous people were so nervous. I almost lost control. Almost triggered my claw form. Xiao Yu.
Ite es un clalino, afaka un clali.
Xiao Yu, your mindset is unfit for transcendence. You'll hurt others, and you'll hurt yourself. You should know. You don't have the aptitude for this. The lands of Great Zhou are fracturing. Heteromorphs are rampant. Everything is on the brink of collapse. You know this, you know it deep down. You could have lived a normal life. Why chase the path of transcendence? Those who transcend the mundane. It's not about power, but an indomitable will. Can you become one of them? Superhero you. You want to be a hero, a hero. Stop lying to yourself. There was never a powerful assassin you. Only a novice in transcendence. Who wants to use the hype to give himself a halo. Just an ordinary boy. I don't want to crush you, but this is the truth. Sleeping in, refusing to wake up early. Playing instead of studying at night. Attracted to pretty girls. Hating the nagging of elders. Trying to be eccentric. Thinking you're deep. Trying to stand out. Always feeling different from others. Loving the spotlight. Craving more attention. Having no real skill, yet still believing you can make it big. Actually, you're not special. You're just like most people your age. You're not super, and you're not a hero. Now, let's go back to the first question. Can you become a transcendent? You know very well that this world's dark side isn't just the shadow layer. And even when the sun is high in the sky, there are always dark corners it cannot reach. A world of undercurrents is never as beautiful as a fairy tale. This is the great cataclysm. Becoming a transcendent means facing the cataclysm head-on. Some believe in the light. Some extinguish the light. How should those caught in the middle choose? I've always heard Inspector Li mention a nephew. Finally meeting him in person today. He's not quite what I imagined. Very different. His personality is very lively. I recall Inspector Lee saying his nephew had absolutely no talent for Transcendents, though his results aren't out yet. But I reckon they won't be too bad. You actually believe whatever Inspector Lee says? He's just being modest. Speaking of Inspector Lee, he should have reached the northern capital by now. I heard that thing has already been given a code name, and the Institute discovered some unbelievable information. The records are being compiled. They're debating whether to disclose it within the night patrol. Yeah, he didn't say much. Only that thing completely defies all known logic. That's why they had to summon the head of the War General Department to the meeting. It's really unsettling. The distance he's progressed now has already surpassed the vast majority of students taking the test. Do you think he can reach rank 6? The probability is low. If he were Inspector Lee's biological son, there might be some hope. True, rank 6 talents in all of Great Joe are few and far between. Only 15 in total. Oh, it's turning red. It's red. Current detection results show his talent has reached the lower stage of rank 5. But the test isn't over yet. As long as he can hold on, the color will continue to deepen. That's strange. It's already red, yet he's still so far from the Moyuan stone. Something's wrong. The data is perfectly normal. Ah! What's happening? Do you truly understand this world? Give up. This is meaningless. You come from an era of peace, raised in the sunlight. How could you possibly adapt to a life fraught with such peril? Uncle Lee lost an arm. Uncle Lou was severely injured years ago. His strength hasn't improved an inch. He still needs regular medication and constant treatment. You saw it all while walking through the night patrol. Some have grotesque eyeballs growing from their bodies. Some have arms turned into bone armor. Others have skin like withered tree bark. And then you realize that is the price of so-called corruption. The price of becoming a transcendent. Ask yourself honestly, are you willing to bear this risk? Enough. Do you even have the courage to face it? You. Is this all you've got? What? I asked, is this all you've got? Constantly throwing cold water on me, constantly trying to make me quit. To be honest, I was actually intimidated by you at first. I even started overthinking, asking myself over and over, why? Can I become a transcendent? Do I even have the right to be one? Someone like me probably can't do it, right? Ordinary and ignorant, and a bit blindly confident. Can I really carry the banner? I can't. I'm not worthy. Your words did make me hesitate for a moment, but it's absolutely not like that. A teacher imparts knowledge and clears doubts, leaving a legacy of successful students. A doctor brings the dead back to life, an immeasurable act of merit. But is anyone born to be a teacher? Born to be a doctor? I used to be terrified of death. Whether it was transcendents or mutants, I felt a deep, visceral fear. Then again, who in this world isn't afraid to die? My family is ordinary. My looks are ordinary. My grades were ordinary. I'm ordinary in every single way. I was never some gifted prodigy. In a crowd, mediocre would be the word. But my life is not a scribbled poem. This time, I want to rewrite my course. Becoming a transcendent isn't some monstrous disaster. The youth of my generation should carry an eternal flame in their hearts. Don't live a homogenized life, and don't live in numbness. Fight with everything you have to chase the starlight. That is the way in Hwashu, and the same goes for Great Show. This light is like the stars, and like tomorrow. I won't think about dying a hero, nor about shedding my blood for a cause. Becoming a transcendent is simply about becoming one. To chase the storms, and grow toward the sun. I may be small, but I want to try and scale the peak, to see the different scenery atop those distant mountains.